The year is 2150. London has fallen, and its new masters have risen to take over the skies of planet Earth. The Daleks are the masters of Earth.
Daleks are the masters of Earth. Daleks are the masters of Earth.
Hello, ladies and gents, boys and girls, people of all ages, sexualities, and more, and welcome back to another Doctor Who review. And today's Doctor Who review is none other than the Daleks' invasion of Earth. Our travellers in the fourth dimension have been going from planet to civilization to adventure to historical period to historical period. But their journey is about to take a turn when they return back home, but not to the home that they know. Doctor finally gets the TARDIS to land on Earth, but it turns out that the planet is dead. London is dead, and the Doctor, Ian, Barbara, and Susan must find out exactly what's happened. But to the Doctor's horror, he finds nothing other than a Dalek waiting for him underneath the surface of the Thames. Lots of signs telling him that bodies cannot be buried in the river. There is a city-wide curfew and the people of London are hiding because they're scared. They're under Dalek occupation, and that can only mean one thing. The world has truly ended. Small resistance is working in the shadows, trying to fight back against the Dalek oppression, but their forces are little, and the revolution seems like it may never come. Ian and Barbara get split up, and the Doctor gets split up from the group. He tries to team up with Ian and find some way of stopping the Daleks, but it seems hopeless. These creatures from the future that they met once on the planet Skaro have conquered the entire Earth. Susan and Barbara are given up to the Dalek patrols, and the Doctor and Ian must find a way to disarm the Robomen. Doctor and Ian manage to escape and find some resistance fighters, and along the way after Barbara being freed alongside Susan from a camp, it turns out that Susan madly falls in love with a man named David Campbell, a resistance fighter who hopes that one day he will be able to breathe the sky and look upon London, but not destroyed and controlled by the Daleks. Susan and Barbara work together, and towards the end of the story, the Doctor soon realizes that his young little granddaughter isn't so little anymore. She's a grown woman, and she's making choices of her own. And she will be able to make more choices with her new-found lover, David. So the Doctor makes a decision to help them along the way, but to leave his own granddaughter behind. They find the Dalek's weakness and disarm the bomb that was going to drop between the core of the planet and destroy the world. Instead, they magnetize the bomb to work against the Daleks, and whilst the Daleks are distracted, they use the Daleks against each other. And then the Doctor prepares to say his goodbye. Over the years, child, you have been looking after me as I have been looking after you. You deserve to belong somewhere, to grow roots of your own. With David, you can have these roots, and not with a silly old buffer like me. One day I will come back. One day. Until then, there must be no tears, no regrets. Just go forth in all your belief, and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine. Goodbye, Susan. Goodbye, my dear. The TARDIS takes off for another adventure in time and space, and the timeless adventurer leaves behind Susan, an unearthly child, now on Earth. There are chases, there are back and forths, and the Dalek invasion of Earth, to me, has always got to be one of my favourite stories, not just because of the heartbreaking speech that William Hartnell tells to Susan in this story, but also for the power and relationship between all the characters. Been with them for so long since the beginning, and to finally see the payoff and change in relationship and dynamic feels so refreshing and yet so satisfying. To see Susan finally see that she belongs on Earth, maybe not in the 21st century, maybe not in the century before, but she belongs somewhere in the timeline, and most importantly, she belongs with David. The Doctor has some very challenging moments in this story, and to see him come through on the other end stronger and better for it, I feel is what makes William Hartnell's incarnation so brilliant. And for that reason, I give the Daleks' Invasion of Earth a solid 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next Doctor Who review. Until then, goodbye. And stay amazing, you amazing Whovians.